the global fight to mitigate the COVID-19 pandemic, no one has been spared. In Rwanda, persons with disabilities have told us that they have received timely and inclusive information they need to mitigate the spread of coronavirus. It has also served them well in protecting themselves and those around them. I wash my hands regularly with soap, and after that I get a cloth to clean my hands. I'm fully aware of the measures put in place to control the virus. I don't move away from home. They have told us to avoid unnecessary movements, and this will reduce the spread and getting infected by the virus. The message alone is enough to keep me home. The representatives of the persons with disabilities in the Chamber of Deputies, Eugene Mussolini, told RBA that those with physical disabilities are facing the biggest challenge at this moment because they heavily rely on caretakers for basic services. He also called for the creation of inclusive tools through which to share information. The issue is mostly of people living with vision and hearing impairments. It is difficult to understand the message being shared on radios and TV stations. There is need to create a more inclusive information sharing mechanism on media platforms to ensure that no one is left behind. This special group also calls on the government to consider them while extending social protection support to different vulnerable groups during this difficult time. People like me did not only stay at home, but they are confined in their houses to an extent that we are not able to know what is happening beyond our doorsteps. This might send a wrong impression that every vulnerable person has been served, yet many are inside their houses and have no one to speak to. We request the government of Rwanda to give food relief and other basic essentials to persons with disabilities. The Executive Secretary of the National Council for Persons with Disabilities, Emmanuel Ndaisaba, said that the plans are underway to extend social protection support to this vulnerable group. In the 2019-2020 national budget, 20,724 persons with disabilities across the country were allocated 2.4 billion Rwandan francs. We are left with a few districts where we haven't commissioned support for persons with disabilities. We have asked local government entities to expedite the process. Meanwhile, persons with disabilities have commended local broadcasters, particularly RBA, for providing a signer who interprets what is happening in the news and special programs about COVID-19 in sign language. Reporting for RwandaTV News, Athan Tashobya.